Good morning, everybody. It's Good Friday here today, and we're just getting a few things done. So remember yesterday, I just ended everything. I was like, I have had enough in the kitchen, and I am not washing up the dishes. So this morning, well, it's already 10 o'clock. It's not the first thing. We've been doing all kinds of other things, but I am getting everything washed up here, just kind of getting the kitchen put back into order. I have parts to put away from my, from straining the cranberry sauce, and I have to wash up the bread pan so I can get the bread maker put away. So I do want to point out that even though it's a different day, you still see me in the same clothes, because I'm not sure if I've ever mentioned this. I may have way back in a laundry video that I did like in 2018 or something like that, but I kind of follow the seriously soiled rule. So if the clothes are not seriously soiled, I wear them until they are pretty much seriously soiled or stretched out that they just need to be washed. And I don't know if that's just TMI for you guys, but anyway, it really cuts down on the laundry. Obviously, if if the clothes are sweaty or dirty or, whatever, then I put them in the wash. But I try to get my kids to do the same thing. It's like, you don't need to wear something perfectly clean if you're just going to be running around playing on the sand pile or things like that. Just wear the same clothes from yesterday until they're totally dirty. The kids are working at filling the Easter eggs.
Come on,
so this is one of the things.
Camera.
Even more
It's making your wrist sore to do that? Okay.
This one's my favorite.
That is super glittery, isn't it? And how about you, Joe? Are you filling the eggs too?
Yeah.
He's only putting
Easter bunny.
Okay.
Easter.
Easter?
Easter rabbit.
The Easter rabbit?
Yes.
Filled that up, huh? Yeah. Nice. As soon as I get those dishes over there rinsed, I am going to start getting some water into the planters here. So I do want to show you the broccoli is already starting to germinate, and we just did this on Monday, and it's Friday now. So yeah, this is just a nice sunny window. Nothing yet in the bell peppers, nothing in the jalapenos or these bell peppers, but broccoli, and now I'm also seeing the asters are starting as well. But I need to get some water in there, but we just have a lot to do today.
This egg peeps.
Okay, we're gonna make banana bread now. I still have these bananas that I've been telling you about for days, and I need to get those made. So I'm going to use a recipe from the church cookbook from where I grew up, and this is a recipe I've been using forever. It came from my Sunday school teacher, and so anyway, that's the recipe I'm going to use. I don't think it's in my cookbook. I should have put it in there. It's so good. One thing that used to be stressful for me was trying to decorate, because I'm really not a decorator at heart. I do like things to look pretty. I like them to look simple and put together, but it's just not, I would much rather be in the kitchen, as you guys probably can tell. And so I have found over the years that if I just have a couple simple little decorations, I mean simple, like I can just put 2 bunnies here. Actually, my mom painted these. These I think I picked up at like, I don't know, a dollar store years ago. And I just plop it there, put a bunny next to it. And for me, that is like perfectly decorated. I see a lot of Pinterest style decorations and it all looks so pretty, but it's just not me. And if it's not you, don't stress about it. Your family is not going to care if your home is perfectly decorated like a Pinterest board. They're just going to care that you put a little bit of love into it and just put out a couple little things, I think, to make it special. It doesn't have to cost a lot. You can go to Dollar Tree, pick up 2-3 things, put them in the center of your table, and you're good to go. So I'm fortunate that my mom has the ability to do like the painting of these little ceramics and things like that, because she usually when she paints them, she'll paint one for every single person in the family. So I have, you know, I don't even know how many of these bunnies. One year she did the lambs, and so we had like 9 or 10 or 11 lambs. One year she did eggs. I actually didn't even get the eggs out this year. That's another thing, is I used to bring up the great big tote and like just kind of let it vomit Easter or Christmas or whatever it was all over the house. And then it was just too stressful to try to take it all down at the end and find everything and get it put away in a neat manner. Now what I do is I just go downstairs, I open up the tote, and I grab whatever I can fit in my arms. I bring it up, I decorate with that stuff, and I say, we're good. So anyway, I just wanted to put that out there for some of you who might be feeling a little bit like, you know, I don't have this, my Easter decorations don't look like a Pinterest board. That's okay. Your family doesn't mind. Jesus doesn't mind. Nobody minds, probably, except for you. Even though I already put those Easter decorations up, I decided that it was time. I should probably dust a little bit too. So I just have a wet washcloth and I'm just walking around, moving things quickly, dusting some of the areas. And again, that is going to be it. It's not a full dust. It's not going to be perfect, but it's at least, look at that, and I'm done. Good morning, everybody. I don't know what time it is, but I do know it's morning, and look at this glorious day. I'm going to take you guys down by the water, but I want to show you the piñata.
The first spray is kind of liquidy.
It's kind of liquidy. All right, so every year we say we didn't get as many coats on it as we wanted to, but still it seems like it's
Mom, do you think
it's hard enough. Probably.
We've been shaking and shaking.
So they're going to use some green and yellow spray paint that we have.
We're going to do Packer colors.
Packer colors, huh?
It's actually...
You gotta read the top. It tells you what you have to do. It says squeeze and pull. So I think you have to squeeze. Yep.
That one comes
Let me
right
see.
off.
I'm gonna have to do it with 2 hands. Okay.
Here, I'll video it.
No, you don't even have to video. Oh yeah, don't get in the way. There we go, nice. So that's what we do. Just spray paint over it, and what we get is what we get. Okay, we're gonna walk down by the water here today because actually Warren and I he spent a long time out here this morning, and then he came in and got me. I was editing a video, actually the homemaking Q&A video. I was editing that, and he's like, you gotta come down here. I'm like, yeah, I will. This editing isn't going anywhere, so we've just been sitting down here. I've had 2 cups of coffee. That's crazy. I don't think ever in my life I've had 2 cups of coffee in one day. So here we go. Look at it. You're gonna sit right there. Yep, that's where we were. That was my spot right there. It is just so beautiful this morning.
from that.
Yeah, we watched the ducks. Dad said he saw the eagle fly over. There's a red-winged blackbird just flew by. We saw a kingfisher this morning.
When you just sit and be quiet, you see so many things.
What, honey?
If you just sit and be quiet, you see so many cool things.
I know, and you hear so many things too, don't you?
Mm-hmm. Sounds like it looks like it could be like a nest in the island. And this small one. It looks like there's like a nest.
You think there's a nest out there?
Yeah, it looks like, because it's like a bunch of trees and then there's like this big brown circle in the tree.
Yeah.
So I think they're, oh, there's a red one.
Yep. Okay, well that's that. Here, I'll take that back. Yep. So Peter's working on the spray painting. Are you going to spray paint it at all, honey?
No.
No, you didn't want to?
Yeah, I told her that he would.
Oh yeah, they made a deal. If she picked out the paint colors, then he would spray it, right?
Yep.
Okay, so I'm going to get back in the house. Warren actually is going to run to town here today. Because we're still keeping the wood burner going too. So he was just loading up the wood burner, but Warren's going to go to town here this morning. There's just a couple things that we need. I really wanted some like just fresh shredded lettuce, and we needed some hot sauce. They were completely out the other day, and yeah, so cool. I think it looks really cool too.
Yeah,
want to hold that for a second?
It looks
I'll turn the.
Great. It looks good.
Sam, how do you like it?
Yeah, that's one of our nicer ones.
Not bad.
Yeah. Last year,
What do you think?
I said not bad.
Last year's was really nice. You could actually, the polka dots were actual, like, total circles.
Yep. I think this looks nice. It's going to dry just in time.
Uh-huh.
Okay, look at the background there. It's all clean. We just did a whole house clean, like just vacuuming, a teeny bit of dusting, just putting all the little things.
Dust off that, like, table.
You dust off the end table and stuff. Just putting all the little bits of things in the right places, vacuuming, getting the floors all cleaned up. Okay. So, and I didn't film it because there was a whole lot of me saying, Sam, now you got to do this. Sam, now you got to do that. And basically he was like, oh, when is it going to be done? So, Sam and Peter.
I forgot to turn the gas on.
Oh, that's why. So Sam and Peter went out to start the grill because I'm going to get that chicken grilled. I'm going to get the chicken grilled for the Fiesta Lime chicken for like the chicken tacos tonight. And Maria and I.
Delicious!
Does that sound delicious to you, Joe?
Yes!
Yeah. So Maria and I are going to do this. We've seen lots of ideas, but what we have in the house today are some of these mini robin eggs. We're going to make little nests, right? Mm-hmm. And we have some broken up pretzel sticks. And then we are melting over, like simmering water here. We're melting some white chocolate. We're going to color this green. That's our thought. And then mix in the pretzels. And then we're going to press the pretzels into this muffin pan. And then once it's cool, we're going to kind of form them into like little nests. And then once they're cool, we're going to put some of these robin eggs in as just kind of a little fun addition to our day. Right? Okay.
I really like this one.
Well, I was out grilling the chicken.
Peter I was washing my hands to get ready to do this, and Peter just reached right in the bowl and splattered it. Because if you use it with a spoon, it's not looking like a nest.
I see. Well, I did tell him, I said, you guys just figure out how to do it, and this is what I came into. They are covered. So anyway, okay, the chicken is done. I have to. Yeah, you got to make a little groove for the eggs, right? I'm going to grab the chicken and bring that in. I'm just going to let it rest for 15 minutes. And then I'm going to get that shredded up.
We need more pretzels.
That's okay if it only made that many. Just as many as we can do right now. I just sent them outside to lick their fingers now, and I'm going to try to actually get some of this cleaned up. I feel like Do you guys know that story, 5 Little Monkeys with Nothing to Do? And the mama is like, no, you have something to do. You can clean your bedrooms, you can clean the bathroom, you can do all the things. And they get the house all cleaned up, and then they go out and pick berries, and they come back in. And they're like, oh my gosh, who messed our house up? Yeah, I kind of feel like that right now. Like, what? It was just clean. Okay, this has been resting. And I just want to say, I didn't show it grilling, but we have been using those copper mats. And I know for me, it makes such a difference when grilling. I don't get that, like, that kind of black charredness before the inside gets cooked. Anyway, love those mats. My sister-in-law told me about them, and I was kind of like, okay, it just seemed like another thing, just another thing to buy. But I love it, absolutely love it. I know I gave one to Emily because I think the package I had like 3 or 4 in it. I gave one to Emily, and she said they always grill their roasts when they make a roast on the grill, that they always use their mat. So, okay, I'm going to get this shredded up. This does not look like very much chicken. This was an entire one of those packages of, I think it's 3.5 pounds or something. But anyway, this is what I have. I also have the hamburger. I also have the hamburger taco meat, so it's just going to have to be enough. So guys, everybody get into position. We gotta hide the garbage can, maybe close it or something.
Okay.
There's our little lamb rolls. Another spoon, maybe one for the green beans, and put some butter. We're having ham over here. We had some pasta salad left from yesterday. Emily brought over deviled eggs. This is the peach cake. We're all split. Some of us absolutely love it.
I thought it was delicious.
Amber,
I like the crust.
you like the crust?
I don't like that the peaches or anything in it, but I like the crust and the whipped cream.
And what did Emily think?
I thought it was delicious. I
know.
how it wasn't like peach overload.
Right. You know what I like? It's not that sweet.
That's it.
Because that sour cream,
Yeah.
it's not super sweet. Warren really liked it. Amber, what are you doing?
Broccoli.
Snitching. We've got some cranberry sauce. Let's see, we have this is Snicker salad, and then one of my friends brought over all of these cookies last weekend for us, and I kept them in the freezer. Can't believe that nobody knew they were there, otherwise they would have been gone in a minute.
Because my dad would have like snitched one like
Every day, yeah, probably he would have switched one multiple times.
How was it that full still?